in what was likely to be his last match as Manchester United manager, was Erik Ten Hag's "football bloody hell" moment. In one of the greatest FA Cup final upsets of recent times, Manchester City blew their chance of an historic double-double, as first-half goals from Alejandro Garnacho and Kobbie Mainoo sunk Pep Guardiola's champions.
In 135 years of English football history, no club has ever attained both the league title and the FA Cup in the same season. And, thanks to a tactical masterclass from their Dutch manager, United gleefully wrecked the party of the one-time noisy neighbours, who have dominated them for the last decade.
It was Ten Hag's second trophy in as many seasons, and it was the first time since Sir Alex Ferguson's era that United had triumphed in a cup final against the odds. In the last largely barren 11 seasons, United had beaten Crystal Palace, Southampton, Ajax and Newcastle to win trophies.
Read more on Man Utd-Disgraceful scene shocking moment. Man United City fans brawl in street before FA Cup final. Eurovision play our bracket challenge game for free ahead of this summer's Euros. But this was the most impressive by far, at the end of a staggering cup win which included the epic 4-3 defeat of Liverpool and the extraordinary semi-final which saw United chuck away a 3-0 lead against Coventry only to escape a last-gasp defeat courtesy of a cruel VAR call. Ten Hag played without an authentic centre-forward, sucked City in and triumphed due to two long diagonal passes which stretched their rivals' defence and led to those first-half goals.
Jeremy Doku set up a nervy finale with an 87th-minute strike, but United held on through 7 minutes of injury time. Ten Hag is likely to go irrespective of this famous win due to a lowest-ever 8th-placed Premier League finish as well as the humiliation of exiting Europe before Christmas.
Most read in football red woes. Man United FA Cup final team changed as key man pulls up with late injury. Ten Hag latest Man United to sack manager after FA Cup final. Parch lined up as a replacement. Key appointment. Kieran McKenna feels he will replace Ten Hag with merry-go-round to follow boots to fill inside Foden's rise to fame from trophies to money, nickname given to him Casino Special. Best casino welcome offers, but if he does receive a P45 he can keep it in a drawer alongside a cup winner's medal, and in the knowledge that he had outfoxed the greatest tactician on the planet here. Before kick-off, there was the usual pomp and ceremony, hymns and arias, pyrotechnics and servicemen.
Wayne Rooney breaks silence after being named Plymouth manager and reveals plan to do something H has never done before, and then United, hoping to keep things tight for the opening 20 minutes rather than the 12 seconds they had managed before Ilkay Gundogan opened the scoring in last season's final. But within a minute, Guardiola was hopping mad, demanding a penalty for a Lisandro Martinez shove on Erling Haaland, which ref Andy Madley and his VAR ignored.
Ten Hag had dropped his top scorer Rasmus Højlund, with Bruno Fernandes operating as a false nine. England outcast Marcus Rashford teed up Garnacho, who drilled straight at Stefan Ortega.
United packed the midfield, often had 11 men behind the ball, waiting for a City mistake and the chance of a counter-attack. It led to a turgid opening 30 minutes before that long-awaited City error arrived.
Diogo Dalot, United's best player by a country mile this season, spotted Garnacho and delivered a brilliant diagonal ball from deep. Josko Gvardiol panicked and headed over an on-rushing Ortega, offering the Argentinian winger an open goal, to which he gleefully tapped in.
City had 3/4 of the possession until that point, but they had been spectacularly ambushed. United's tails were up and Rashford's sound found the net only for Garnacho to be ruled offside in the build-up.
No matter, 6 minutes before the break, United doubled their lead with an excellent team goal. This time it was Rashford who picked out the long diagonal which stretched City. Garnacho fed Fernandes, who teed up Mainoo to slot past Ortega.
It was staggering stuff. City hadn't lost a game outside of a penalty shootout in almost 6 months, but United's cup run had been an extraordinary ride, and here it was continuing into the final. At half-time, Guardiola sent on Doku for Mateo Kovacic in a desperate bid for more width, and Manuel Akanji replaced the struggling Nathan Ake in central defense.
Rodri tried to beat Andre Onana from inside his own half. Foden fell over his own feet when teed up by Doku, and then Haaland thudded against the bar. Guardiola dragged off Kevin De Bruyne, who had been strangely ineffective, and sent on Julian Alvarez on 56 minutes.
Kyle Walker let rip from 35 yards, but Onana dived to push wide, and then Alvarez blazed over. Next, Foden slipped a gorgeous pass through to release Alvarez, who stabbed wide of the far post when he ought to have scored.
City were peppering United's goal, but to no avail. Garnacho had a shot beaten away by Ortega at his near post as United's counter-attacking threat remained. Martinez and Walker had a rutting match near the touchline, just as United's Argentinian Red Dwarf was taken off with cramp.
Højlund, who had replaced Rashford, out-muscled Akanji to win a free kick on the edge of the City box, but Fernandes stuck it straight down Ortega's throat. Read more Son STORIESCASHING. In my granddaughter entered me into lottery, and I won in my first ever draw house that Gogglebox's Stephen Lustig Webb puts it up for sale after split from husband. Then on 86 minutes, Doku's daisy cutter from outside the area beat a blundering Onana at his near post.
But after 7 minutes of injury time were called, United clung on to take the cup.